King and Queen join royals on Buckingham Palace balcony for spectacular Flypast, a moment of unity and royal grandeur. London, June 2025. The skies over London roared with history and pride as the King and Queen, accompanied by senior members of the royal family, took their place on the iconic Buckingham Palace balcony to watch a breathtaking Flypast that brought together thousands in celebration. The occasion marked one of the most anticipated events in the royal calendar, the annual Trooping the Colour ceremony, the official birthday celebration of the monarch. This year's event was more than a tribute to tradition. It was a poignant moment of togetherness, spectacle, and renewed national pride. A symbolic return to the balcony. As the palace gates swung open earlier in the morning, crowds that had been gathering since dawn erupted in cheers. Union Jacks waved high, children on shoulders craned for a glimpse, and international tourists joined local citizens in a moment that felt profoundly British. The event wasn't just ceremonial, it was emotional. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. At precisely 1 p.m., the anticipation reached its peak. The royal standard flew high, and the palace balcony doors opened. King Charles III stepped out first, dressed in full military regalia, his chest adorned with medals that gleamed in the early summer sun. At his side stood Queen Camilla, wearing a powder blue coat dress and a matching feathered hat, her gloved hand lightly clutching the king's arm. They were quickly joined by other senior working royals, Prince William and Princess Catherine, their 3 children in tow, princess and in uniform, Prince Edward and Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, and a smiling Princess Alexandra, one of the Queen's oldest cousins. Notably absent were Prince Harry and Meghan, who currently reside in California and did not return for the ceremony, further cementing the shift in the royal family's public-facing core. Still, the balcony moment was undeniably regal, dignified, and hopeful, a reminder of continuity amidst change. The roar from above. As the royal family took their positions, all eyes turned skyward. The Flypast, a centuries-old tradition celebrating the monarch's birthday and Britain's armed forces, began with a series of helicopters representing the Royal Navy, British Army, and Royal Air Force. Then came the main event, a meticulously timed display of over 70 aircraft, from vintage Spitfires of World War II fame to modern Typhoons, all choreographed in stunning precision. The red arrows closed the show, streaking across the sky in tight formation, painting red, white, and blue across the clouds. The king looked up solemnly at the Typhoons flying in the 70 formation, a tribute not only to his reign, but to his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, whose Platinum Jubilee 3 years prior had featured a similar spectacle. As the formation thundered overhead, King Charles gave a subtle nod, as if acknowledging her enduring legacy and the nation's continued journey under his stewardship. Catherine returns with grace. One of the most touching moments of the day came with the return of Catherine, Princess of Wales, who has been largely out of the public eye since beginning preventive cancer treatment earlier in the year. Dressed elegantly in a white ensemble with navy trim and a coordinating hat, Catherine's appearance was met with immense public warmth. Smiling gently and holding hands with Prince Louis, she appeared composed and radiant, a symbol of strength and grace. It was clear that her presence had been planned carefully and considered a milestone in her recovery journey. For the millions watching around the globe, Catherine's return wasn't just about a royal sighting. It was a message of resilience, of family, and of the ability to heal even under intense public scrutiny. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The Royals' United Front. The balcony appearance is more than pageantry, it's a deeply symbolic gesture. For a few minutes, the royal family stands as one, side by side, united under the national flag. And this year, more than ever, that message was loud and clear. Prince William stood tall beside his father, already preparing for his eventual role as king. His children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, displayed charm and curiosity, with little Louis stealing the show as usual, covering his ears during the louder jets and waving enthusiastically to the crowd below. Princess Anne, the ever-dedicated Princess Royal, stood proudly in her military uniform, her posture unwavering. At 74, she remains one of the hardest-working royals, and her presence is a constant reassurance to traditional royalists. Together, they portrayed a family that has weathered storms, both personal and institutional, and come out standing. Their joint appearance projected stability, a message of reassurance to the British people during a time marked by global uncertainty. Reflections from the ground. Among the crowd, many were visibly emotional. From teenagers waving selfie sticks to veterans in uniforms, the gathering was diverse yet united. Some had traveled hundreds of miles, others had simply strolled in from nearby boroughs. What they shared was a sense of occasion, a need to witness history unfold. "I came from Manchester just to see this," said 62-year-old Margaret Henley, draped in a Union Jack scarf. "It's not just about the royals, it's about who we are." This balcony moment, it's a thread that ties generations together. Meanwhile, 10-year-old Sam, sitting on his dad's shoulders, grinned from ear to ear. "I saw the planes and Princess Charlotte waved at me," he exclaimed, clutching his plastic royal guard figure. Whether or not she did, it didn't matter. In that moment, the magic was real. A future-facing monarchy. With the monarchy's role being questioned more frequently in recent years, the 2025 Trooping the Color balcony appearance served as a timely reminder of the institution's evolving relevance. While not immune to controversy or criticism, the royal family continues to adapt, embracing streamlined roles, modern communication, and a more relatable public image. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. King Charles, now in the third year of his reign, has championed causes like climate change, interfaith dialogue, and community engagement. Queen Camilla, once a divisive figure, has slowly won over the public with her charitable work and quiet strength. And with the next generation, William and Catherine, growing ever more influential, the monarchy's future seems poised between tradition and transformation. Today's balcony gathering was proof that the royal narrative is not just surviving, it's being redefined. Closing the curtains on a spectacle. As the last echo of jet engines faded and the final round of royal waves concluded, the royal family retreated back into the palace. The balcony doors shut, but the moment lingered, imprinted on the minds of those watching from below and across TV screens around the world. The band of the household division played the national anthem once more. Crowds began to disperse, still buzzing from the thrill. Tourists lined up at the palace gates for one last photo. Vendors sold their remaining flags and coronation-themed hats. But what remained wasn't just the pageantry, it was a memory shared. A moment where history, tradition, and hope collided in one sunlit afternoon over London. Final thoughts. As the nation continues to navigate its path through social, economic, and global change, moments like this serve a unique purpose. They are not merely symbolic, they are vital. They offer unity, continuity, and a sense of belonging. The Flypast over Buckingham Palace and the royal balcony appearance were more than ceremonial duties. They were chapters in the ongoing story of Britain, a country that, through its monarchy, continues to reflect its identity, its aspirations, and its heart. And for the thousands who gathered and the millions who watched, it was a reminder that history isn't just made in the grand gestures. Sometimes it's written in a wave from a balcony, a glance to the sky, or the subtle grace of a family standing together. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.